Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, this is me, James Anthony. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed whichever video you guys had seen last. I don't know, because you guys probably could have seen or could have not seen or could have just be the first. I don't know. So I am very happy that you guys are watching this video in particular, because this is me going over my project that just released, and this is called Lucid Mind. You guys are seeing this actually a little bit after the music videos are gone and like out already in public. I am an organizer and a planner, so you know, like, I'm obviously going to make sure that me explaining the whole project is going to be at the end of the project, if that makes sense. So I wanted to go ahead and talk today about the project itself, Lucid Mind, Jaime, whichever you would prefer to say to call me. That is my music name, is Jaime. I prefer Jaime. But this is my second public project. I have another project before this that I was gonna put out at one point, but I decided not to because it was a very experimental, like, completely different genre, nothing like similar to what I've done, and I just didn't feel like it fit what I was going to do or what I wanted to do or my aesthetic, my vision, everything. So I was like, no, I'm gonna keep that for myself. So if you guys are curious to what it was, though, I will tell you the title of it happens to be a liquid lipstick shade name for my brand Diamante Cosmetics, and the title of the project, you guys can do the research on that. I'm not gonna like straight out just say, but you guys can do your research and you can figure out which one it is. But anyway, so this Lucid Mind project is my second public project. This is a mixtape, so trust, it is not like EP, like, oh my god, like this band just dropped this studio album. Like, no, it's not a studio album because, first of all, that takes, I'm sure, so many other people involved and, you know, working together to make sure it is a masterpiece. I believe this is a masterpiece in its own, but, you know, with mixtapes, they are, in a sense, done, you know, I guess on your own. I don't know, because I worked with people to help make this, but I've not needed them creatively to help me with it. Like, I just have them help me, like, understand what they think of it and, like, oh, like, what are you getting from this? Like, does this sound like what you think or what I'm trying to make it? You know what I mean? So, like, it's just like I'd go to people for opinions or advice on certain concepts, things, talks, whatever, about what I wanted to discuss within this project. And, like, you know, I would even have some producers help me with sounds, but not like full on having other people help me with this. So solely done by me, really. The only thing that I would say is the artwork for this was done by someone who is very special in my life. They're not like around me like that anymore, but like I still think of them as a very special person. I still hold them very close to my heart, and I have love for them. But I just was like, this is the perfect vision for my next project. This is exactly what I wanted, as in, like, it captures what I thought of for this project. So I just, like, we have to. So I love the artwork for that. The only reason I'm not saying the name is because it was a significant other in my life, and so I don't want anyone to feel some type of way about that, but love them, and they know who they are. So yes, but this project on its own comes with 13 tracks. This is actually the biggest project that I've done, as in track-wise. I think my first one, Don't Be Bitter, was only 8 tracks, and that one was a little rough. Like, I love it. It's still a bop. It's still a vibe, still everything. But I didn't know much about vocals. I didn't know much about really much of music when I first did that project. So, like, I was like, okay, well, I'm just kind of like running with it, you know? So of course it's gonna be like, you know, as I continue to release stuff is gonna get better and better and better, and that's the vibe. Hopefully that's what you guys are seeing as well. But I just want you to know, like, not everything in my life do I consider perfect. So I do think there's room for improvement in other ways, I guess, for this project. But the way that I see it is done as is. Like, I love it so much. There were some things that I wish I could change, but some things I cannot change because that's just the sound. So it's just, but you know what? I don't even care, because the way that it is, it's a masterpiece to me. So this project, like I said, has 13 tracks, and it is a 38-minute project. So I put a lot of time into it, a lot of energy. I've spent countless days, countless nights doing it, like literally coming up with what to say, the ideas, the sounds, what is it that I'm trying to get from this. And you'll notice that I have a lot of different producers in here because it's a mixtape. It's not like everything in there is 100% first original, like ever hearing that beat, but there are some that I've had to mix a little bit better because I just feel like they weren't hitting with the way I was trying to make the sound. So you'll realize what I'm talking about once you guys are going through the project itself, but I'm just so happy with it. It's such a great one, and it captures this idea of like a metaphorical self journey. You're trying to figure out yourself. You're trying to figure out, oh, like, are the things that I'm struggling with or encountering in life going to help me? Are they going to make me a better person? Should I stay optimistic through certain situations? Should I allow people to come into my life that, you know, may not really have the best intentions? Or should I be able to value what it looks like before getting into something when someone has bad intentions? It's just kind of like the whole vibe of it is very self-findings. It's a metaphorical journey to finding yourself and what is right for you. So that is the whole idea behind this project. I'm going to go over each song one by one, but I'm not going to play it. I just think that if you guys want to give it a listen, actually I'll play a snippet, but then if you guys want to give the songs listens, I would love for you guys to stream them on either my SoundCloud or my Loom account, which is a Loom app. Like Loom, the app, it's on the iPhone and every device, but download it and you just follow my account. But I'm going to have everything tagged below in the description so you guys can just easily click it and it'll go to it. But this is just, it's such a near and dear project to me, and I remember I wrote and did this whole project when I was in my first ever apartment ever. Like, it's very special. Like, it really reminds me of that era in my life, and it taught me a lot. Even just listening and going over and editing and working on it has taught me so much. So, and it's also like throughout the process of this has taught me even more as I continue to work with new music. So it's great. But I'm so excited for you guys to give it a try. So the first track that we're gonna go over is called Take a Trip. Super cute. The way that it starts is like the perfect way to start the project, because this whole project is given this idea and sound of like a VHS tape meeting like a stereo. So like it's trying to be different, it's trying to be lo-fi, it's trying to be a little edgy, but it's also trying to be soft and supple. So it's like there's a lot of little things that go into it, and that's just how I would describe this project. So yes, we're gonna start with the first one, Take a Trip, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it and then we will continue. And that's all I'm playing because I just want you guys to get a little snippet of each thing, and then you guys can go through and listen to the whole thing. It's just also a way for me not to get like flagged on YouTube, so they'll be like, oh my gosh, like you have 13 songs on here that you're talking about and you play longer snippets of it, and then it's like, what am I doing? Like, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet. I'm gonna continue with it, but the Take a Trip song in itself is inspired by really just taking a leap of faith. Like, you don't know what you're gonna jump into half the time in life, and you never know what the outcome's gonna be, but you have to take that trip. You have to take that bound. You have to go forward. Sometimes you run into people that aren't like genuine like that throughout the journey, and that's normal. But that's kind of like the idea behind this song. So there are deep meanings behind these things. So Yes. The next one is called Come Up. And this whole project is in all caps because I just thought that was the vibe for this one. So Come Up is the next one. I was focused on my come up, never thought I'd be enough, never thought I'd glow up. Spend my time looking down, keep my nose to the ground, all them voices gather round, trying to keep me down. Nah, fuck that, we can do better. Boom. Second one. So Come Up, when I wrote it, at first I was like, well, Come Up is going to be about my come up, but I didn't think of that when I started going forward with it. I was like, I kind of wanted to start to be about like the come up of a relation. So in a sense, like at the end, when you continue to listen to the song and when you get to the end, you'll realize what I mean. But like, if I would have missed a call, or if I would have missed one text by that one person that I decided to let in my life, then the come up for how I am now might even be different. So that was the whole idea behind that song particularly. So the next one is called Streamland, which you guys, it's such a cute name. I love it. And I was so happy when I wrote the song. I was like, yes, this is so good. So without any further ado, here we go. That's all I'm gonna play. You guys will have to go listen to the rest of it if you want to listen to it. I love my music only because, like, I don't care if, say, my vocals aren't someone else's cup of tea for vocals. I'm gonna be honest, I think as I've done projects, like, because I have other projects that I'm working on currently, this one's already, like, the one that's gonna be released, but the ones that I'm currently working on and dealing with right now, I feel like as I've gone from project to project to project, my vocals have just gotten so much better. But for this particular project, I kind of like the vibe of the vocals because it does give you that like lo-fi mixtape sound, you know, and that's kind of the vibe because it's really the whole vibe for the Lucid Mind project. But Streamland was more about like, I want a feel-good song that people can be like, I want to escape. And in a sense, the escape was this idea of going to Streamland, like this random little island that just has all types of mushrooms everywhere, and there's like cows everywhere, and people are just living their life, and that would be cute, you know. But I was like, I just wanted something that would feel good and like something that gives me tropic, you know. So Streamland was born. So I love that. But it is a good song because to me it gives me escapism. It gives me like I'm in my own world. I'm in my own little world and no one can bug me. So there's that. All right, so the next song is called Placebo, and this song I wanted to because really oddly I just said Placebo sounds like a song title to me, and I was like, but it makes me feel like I'm not getting real love, and I was like, wow, that's a good idea. So that's literally what the idea behind this is. Placebo is like, you know, I thought love was your drug. I thought I was your drug, in a sense. But no, we're not saying drugs because don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. But this idea, you know, I was that thing for you. And instead, it turns out like I'm the placebo. That sucks. Or not I'm, but they. Whichever you would prefer to think in that mindset, like as you're listening to it, that's the way to go. But it is very different because this is one of these slower, sadder songs on this project. So you guys will hear it. I'm gonna play a little snippet. I'm actually going to skip a little bit because I'm realizing I'm only playing snippets from the beginning, so I'm like, you know, maybe you guys need to hear a little bit in the middle. love it. This one I wrote, I don't know, I was feeling sad over something, and I was just like, I feel alone, so I was like, I wanted to write that, and then that whole thought about the placebo thought with the idea of love came in my head, and I was like, wow, this is what I need to write, so I did, and that's that. So, yeah, but it's super cute. It's actually, I think, in my opinion, it's like a little, like, star of its own. I don't know, it's cute. But yeah, I'm a little humble with my stuff too. Like, you know, I don't like, I don't know, I don't like to like brag or be like, oh, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing, but like, it's amazing in its own way, and I hope you guys see that and you guys can share that idea. Alright, so the next song, I might as well just tell you guys numbers at this point. Song number 5 out of 13 is called Lucky Moon, and it is just so cute. So I'm going to skim a little bit and we will play a little bit about it.
Something spiritual or something true, no powerful like my lucky moon. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, we might fall back into something right, something mystical or something light and beautiful like the starry night. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, we might fall back and forget what was said. Turn our heads the other way, don't be misled. I thought we messed up when life threw us down. Nah.
That's just a little bit of it. I love this song because it was actually the first song for this whole project that I did, because I had this feeling, like I was like, I need to write something like touching to me, you know. And Lucky Moon was like more just about like feeling good emotions, like feeling good things, and being attracted to like the lucky things, like even if it isn't like, you know, like a person or an object, like whatever you consider a lucky thing to you, then that would be that. And I was like, oh, Lucky Moon, like, I don't know. And it worked great because the way that I wanted the song to flow, it worked. I don't know. And I just thought it was cute because I kind of like started the song with like this idea of like, oh, we're in high school, like, you know what I mean, like that kind of vibe. So it relates to this younger self, so super cute. But yeah, it's actually one of my favorites because it's so nicely done, so I'm glad. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the next song, and that happens to be the song that this whole project's about, and that is Lucid Mind. So here we go. So the song Lucid Mind came to me because I have a family member who deals with dementia, and I feel like that was a very hard thing for me to like see, learn, and be around, because it's one of my grandmas, and she lives in Florida, so seeing her go through that stuff sometimes is like, damn, that's hard, like, and I just wonder, you know, like, I don't know, like, where our minds go, you know, like what is with our minds. And that's kind of the whole idea behind this, is that's what made me want to write this song. But it's actually a really, really pretty song, and to me it makes me feel like, in my opinion, like I'm being seen, or being able to like express, like, yeah, like maybe my mind isn't there, maybe it is there, but like either way I'm still here, you know what I mean? And that's kind of the whole thought behind it. But then there's also this, like, one question makes me, am I enough? That was something that I wanted to add in there, because I felt like sometimes when your mind is all over the place, I think sometimes people can see it as like a bad thing, and it's like, well, sometimes I can't control that, you know what I mean? And then it's like, well, am I not enough for you? Is this an issue? You know what I mean? I don't know. So kind of the idea behind that. But it's such a pretty song, and it's just one of my favorites off the project, so love it. Alright, so the next one is called Blue Freestyle. This one is great because it just goes. I just wanted something very fast-paced and rap-worthy, so I was like, let's do it, you know? So this was Blue Freestyle, so I'm going to just skip a little bit and we'll play some. From the jump I knew I
love was good. I truly didn't think it all through. What the fool? Surprises real tough, sleeping over you. I fell in love so quick, now I'm left so blue.
Love it. So the Blue freestyle song in general, I just think is a beautiful little masterpiece that I made. I love that this beat has been used before, like I've said, and that every time I feel like I hear it, I always hear a whole new different song. So I'm like, I just love that, like, there are creatives out there that, like, know, like, you can make a whole new thing just by doing, like, a little bit of tweaking, you know what I mean? So, but I love it because it's like a constant flow from beginning to end, constant flow, only facts spoken, first of all. But I think it's one of my favorite, more fast-paced, like up and constantly doing something kind of beats. So I just love it. All right, so the next song off of the Lucid Mind mixtape, which is the 8th song, is called Enjoy the Journey. Now this one, I remember I wrote this because I was a little more, I guess, nervous about like what's the next thing in life, what is the next thing that life's gonna throw in my way, you know? And I also kind of felt like I wasn't really like finding things to like really value about it. Like, of course I value my life and I value life in general, but I just think like there's no one ever saying like enjoy your life. Like no one really tells you that, and like when they do, it's just a couple people every now and then, but it's like enjoy your life, enjoy the journey, enjoy the beginning to end, enjoy the struggles, even if the struggles suck. Like of course they're gonna suck, but like actually don't enjoy the struggles. The struggles are not fun to enjoy, but I just think that you should enjoy your life, and if you can't find anything to enjoy about it, then we'll start doing new things to enjoy your life, you know? So it's like, in a sense, just enjoy the journey as you're going, and just know that the bigger picture is brighter. I'm gonna play a little bit of the song just to give you guys a little bit of the snippet, but then we'll move on to the next one. So cute. The vibes already so lo-fi, so cute, so like just the vibes that I wanted, honestly. Like I've been looking for sounds that just give me what I want, and this song on its own, when I wrote it and recorded it and put it together and did everything for it, it gave me that. So I was like, yes. But yeah, I already told you guys a little bit about the song, so if you guys want to listen to the rest, go ahead and you know, click the link below and give it a listen. Alrighty guys, so the next song is called Mr. Optimistic, and this one is really cute because I wrote this and I was just like, I want to be that ray of light for people. That's literally what I said in my head. I was like, I just want to be the ray of light for someone. I want to be what makes them happy, and if they don't know how they're feeling, like talk to me about it and we'll get through it. I'll be your Mr. Optimistic. And that was literally the whole idea behind this song. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a snippet of it. So cute.
I wanna be inspired.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet. Please go give this song a listen. It's so cute. It's such a great tune, and I love it. It's such a good tune for any occasion, in my opinion. So the next one is called Ice Martini. This one is super cute on its own. I remember when I wrote it, I kind of just thought about what it would be like to be 21 and to go buy myself a drink in a nightclub with, you know, blue lights around, and it was just a scene, it was a vibe, you know, but it was also like, I kind of wanted to like give it that kind of like, oh, like I'm into this boy, like, or this boy's into me, and this is the setting. So that was kind of the vibe. So I hope you guys enjoy this song, and I'm gonna give you a little snippet, and then you guys can listen to it yourselves.
I love it when you're chilly. I'ma stay out there. Do you ever feel me? I
cute, right? The vibes are cute. So yeah, that's Ice Martini. Definitely a cute little vibe. And I don't know, it just gives me like upbeat lo-fi. So I'm like, I love it. So the next song I actually wrote about my own personality type, because I thought it'd be cool to just, one, write about my own personality type, but also to kind of like challenge that. So like, yeah, like there are some things in your personality type that are accurate and there are some things you may not agree with, but I was like, you know what? I just want this to be a cute feeling of like feeling your personality, expressing your personality, but also not living up to the total hype of everything someone says about your personality. So this is called INFJ-T. So let's go ahead and start with a little snip.
From the contemplating judgment, do you see true love or just my unabridged perfection? I advocate the best, but you laugh and call me overzealous. I brighten the path to see you shut the blinds and knock me. But when I'm with you, I feel so different and new. Like a gold record going round and round and round and round for you.
So that's the kind of vibes that you're getting from that. It's like an old jazz kind of like song. So I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys like it too. All right. So the next song, this is actually the penultimate song on the project. So if y'all don't know what penultimate means, it means second to last. So this is the 12th song on the 13-track project, and this is called Candlelight.
And if you're right, I might just die looking at you. Oh, candlelight, you're by my side through the dark and night. My love burns bright with you tonight. I don't feel alone.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet I just played for you guys. But basically, this song is about kind of like creating this idea that like either if it's energy or if it's light or if it's fire, like in the sense of candlelight, there's this energy, this presence that you feel comfortable with that you don't want to let go of. And that was kind of the idea. Also something of like, you know, like I'll always be there type thing as long as that energy is there. And that's kind of like the whole vibe and the idea for that song. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little snippet. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the last song on this project, and that is Path Less Followed. This was a cute one to write as well. I mean, all of them were great to write. I loved doing this whole project. I just feel like I was able to let out of a lot of emotions, and I was able to express and understand some of the emotions that I didn't even understand at first. Like, I didn't even know what the hell to think. Growing up, I feel like I wasn't really able to express all my emotions just because I didn't know how. Sometimes I feel like I wasn't able to because I just didn't feel like it was going to be okay to express every emotion. But as I've gotten older and I've started to do that, I've turned to my music to help me express those emotions. And so that's why I feel like I'm so proud of it all and so happy with it all, because I know like I was able to express so much in my music that I don't normally express to people. So it's great. But yeah, so Path Less Followed, this was about choosing the path less followed, figuring out, you know, am I going to do well by taking the path that not everyone else does? Or am I unique? Am I different by taking the different path? And that answer is yes. But I think, you know, everyone has a path, but there's always one that's less followed than another. And sometimes that leads other people to success, and sometimes it leads people to some tricky life choices. But you know what? Whatever it is, it's what they chose to do. So that's kind of like the whole vibe and the idea behind this song. So I'm gonna play a snippet for you guys, and then we'll wrap this up. such a cute vibe. It's such a cute way to end it too, because this being the last song, it feels like I started with a very upbeat high song and went to a very melodramatic song at the end, which just helps wrap it up. So cute. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I took a lot of faith and a lot of chances on doing music in general, and doing it has helped me express myself in ways I never thought I'd be able to. So I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys are excited for this release on March 23rd. Most likely it'll be up at like 9 or 10 a.m. I might even do a midnight release, we'll see, but it will be available March 23rd, 2021, which is literally 2 days away from now. So I'm so excited for you guys to be able to listen to this. But I know by the time you guys are seeing this, it's already out and all that. So I'm excited and happy that you guys get to experience this project and this whole idea and everything that I've been trying to get through with this Lucid Mind project. I just appreciate y'all being there and enjoying it like I have. So anyways, so again, Lucid Mind, a metaphorical self-discovery journey of lo-fi and indie music. So that's literally the whole vibe for Lucid Mind. So I hope you guys are excited and ready, and if you haven't seen any of the music videos for Lucid Mind, go check them out, please. I have a whole little playlist of Lucid Mind related content, so please go check it out, and I'm so excited for y'all to hear and see what's next. All I can say is that I have some really, really cool sounds and really, really cute ideas and videos and music coming to you guys sooner than you'll think, even though I'm literally dropping something like right now. So either way, I'm so excited for you guys to see my next projects, and thank you for being on this journey with me. So anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.